good people. It's a victory day. It's a victory day. Hey, listen, I'm not going to be on long, but I wanted to jump on and hopefully asking everybody number one, hopefully everybody had a fantastic week. A fantastic week. Hey, God bless you. Let me know you guys can hear me, particularly those of you on IG, because my phone acts up sometime. So can you guys hear me on IG? Give me a thumbs up. Let me know you guys can hear me loud and clear on IG. Good morning, Dr. Cunningham. God bless you. Good morning. It's a victory day. All right, let me know you guys can hear me. I'm not going to be long. Okay, you can hear me. Fantastic. Hey, listen, on a scale of 1 to 10, let me know what kind of day you had. 10, 9, what kind of week you had. 10, 9, 8, great. 7, 6, 5, good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank God it's Friday. Give it back to me. 10, 9, 8, it was a great week. 7, 6, 5, so far it's good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank God it's Friday. Give me some numbers. Give me some numbers. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Wonderful woman. You a golfer. Wonderful woman of wellness. You a golfer. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. All right. Let me get it. 1098. It was a great week. 765. It was good. 4321. I'm glad it's over. And thanks for sharing. And don't forget to share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am Dr. Jazz. All right. Don't forget to share, subscribe. And if the Lord leads you and you want to support our ministry, I am Dr. Jazz. All right. Wonderful woman of wellness. I'm actually on my way to my golf tournament. It's called Jazz on the Fairway. What is it called? Jazz on the fairway. All right, Jazz on the fairway. Any women golfers in there, give me a WG, women golfer, or any golfer, give it to me. All right, Jazz on the fairway. That's the name of my golf tournament, Jazz on the fairway. And as I was getting ready for my Jazz on the fairway, of course, this year because of COVID, we didn't do it big, but we got 33 women golfers. 33 women golfers. Come on up in here. How many? 33 women golfers. All right. 33 women golfers. I'm excited about it. 33 women golfers that will be golfing with me today. And it is my charity. It's one of the ways that I do charity. Um, for my Shine CDC, What's going on, Dr. Sharon? God bless you. Oh, have no swing. Have the outfit and the clubs have no swing. Hey, I'll get you some lessons. I'll get you some lessons. All right, I'll get you some lessons. Women should be playing golf. Women should be playing golf. But as I was getting dressed, of course, red is my color. I was thinking about what made me get into golf. Somebody put the word what made me get into golf? Why am I golfing? What made me get into golf? What made me get into golf? And many of you may not know this story. You may not know this story. And I thought I would share my story because the Bible said they overcame Satan by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their stories or by their testimony. So I just jump on here to give a quick testimony. If many of you guys who've been following me, and if you're first time, give me an F. First time following me on this page, your first time coming on, give me an F. If you're a regular repeater, give me an R. Regular repeater, give me an R. If this is your first time, welcome to our platform. So years ago, I was married. I was married for 4 years. How many years? I was married for 4 years. I lived in a wonderful place called Columbus, Ohio. I was married to a wonderful man. I was married to a wonderful man, an amazing gentleman. He was from Jacksonville, Mississippi. Anybody from Mississippi out there? Jacksonville, Mississippi. Now, we got to be honest because this is Friday. So Friday is finally me for real. Now I'm real every day, but Friday this is like jazz. All right. So I got married. We fell in love in Washington D.C. Dated for a year or so. Then he proposed, and after he proposed, we got married and we relocated to Columbus, Ohio. Anybody from Columbus, Ohio out there? We relocated to Columbus, Ohio. And after 4 years of marriage, the marriage was dissolved. The marriage was dissolved after 4 years. Hey, Miss Ruby. Hey, Miss Candy. How you? God bless you. After 4 years of marriage, the marriage dissolved. It just didn't work out. Now, trust me, I did everything in my power to do everything I can to try to resolve the marriage. From counseling with Pastor John K. Jenkins, with Pastor Keith Troy, I can go through the list from counseling and the whole 9 yards. It just couldn't take off after 4 years. It just couldn't take off. Now, you guys know my 4 years thing that I said. The first year is orientation. What's the first year? The first year is orientation. Give me the word orientation. So the first year we getting to know each other. The second year is all right, experimentation. All right, the second year is experimentation. This gonna bless some of you. I'm ending at 7 because my tea time is at 8. So the first year is orientation. The second year is experimentation. We experimenting, we trying new thing, trying this, trying that. You know what I'm talking about. The third year is evaluation. The third year is evaluation. Hey, Mary Holloway, the third year is evaluation. You're evaluating. What are you evaluating? You're evaluating what works and what doesn't work. What's the positive, what's the negative. And then the fourth year is acceleration. All right, the fourth year is acceleration. This is real good. One of my mentors taught me this. The fourth year is acceleration. The fourth year is acceleration. And Daniela Duckett, the fourth year is acceleration or exit. Acceleration or exit. All right, that's what I've learned. Acceleration or exit. It either takes off or it does not. The fourth year, you're now into the groove with the person. You're now familiar with the person. You're now connected. Well, after the fourth year, it didn't work, and he wanted a divorce. And the worst thing, I'm gonna tell you guys, the worst thing. This is just my testimony. The worst thing is trying to convince somebody to stay with you. Anybody ever been there? Has anybody ever been there? One of the worst thing is to try to convince somebody to stay with you. Oh my God, I wish somebody, anybody ever been there? The worst thing, one of the worst thing is to try to convince somebody to stay with you. It is dehumanizing just for you. It is dehumanizing just for you having to convince the person why they should stay with you. Ooh, oh. Y'all don't want to be real. It's finally me on Friday. The worst thing is to try to convince somebody why they should love you. They telling you every day they don't love you. They telling you every day they don't want you. They telling you every day they can't stand you. It's emotional abuse. That's right. Thank you. It is emotional. It takes a toll on you. I mean, I did everything in my power to try to convince the person to stay. It doesn't work. So we ended up going through a divorce. We ended up getting a divorce. That's where the last name Scholar comes in. It's not my original name. That's where the last name. I figure 4 years of sex, I should keep the last name. What do y'all think? Give me a thumbs up. 4 years of marriage, 4 years of legal sex. I earned the last name. All right. Anyway, so we go so we end up going through a divorce, and divorce is painful. Somebody give me the word painful. Divorce is like death. It's equivalent to death. It is equivalent to death. It is painful. All right. Drop. No, I don't need to drop, because you see, most people just call me Dr. Jazz. It's gonna cost me too much to drop the last name. Everybody just call me Dr. Jazz anyway. All right. So It's painful. It is death. It is ongoing death. It is unbelievable. It is one of the most painful things for you to go through. And that time, I was not feeling good about myself. I was not feeling good about myself. I felt like a failure. But now that I look back, just because you're failing something does not make you a failure. Hello, somebody. All right. Did y'all catch it? Just because you're failing something does not mean you're a failure. And this young man, a good colleague of mine, we were in ministry together. We were on staff at Mount Olivet Baptist Church with the Reverend Dr. Charles Edward Booth, who is now in glory. And he says to me, this young man, he sees me and he said, "You need," I can't remember the exact word. He said, you need an outlet. Somebody give me the word outlet. You need an outlet, Dr. Shan. He said you need to go apart before you fall apart. Give me that word. He said you need to go apart before you fall apart. He said you look like you're falling apart. You need to go apart before you fall apart. You need a place to unload before you overload. That's what I said. All right. And so this wonderful young man, my friend Guy Sly, Reverend Guy Sly, and he booked a trip and took me to Florida. This is my colleague, took me to Florida. Anybody been there? Took me to Florida, and that was my first actually introduction to golf because he is a golfer. All right, he is a golfer. And so golf became, here's the word, Dr. Sharon, here's the word. Golf became therapeutic for me. Give me the word therapeutic or therapy. Golf became therapeutic for me. Now, I didn't really take on the game right then. I didn't really embrace the game like I have now, but it became therapeutic. And what is it about golf that became therapeutic for me was I was outside in nature. I was getting in touch with myself. I was getting in touch with myself. I was getting in touch with myself. I was getting in rhythm with myself. One of the reasons why the marriage did not work is I didn't know who I was. And how can you pick somebody for you when you don't know who you are? Oh my God, what did I say? How can you pick somebody for you when you don't know who you are? Huh? How can you pick somebody for you when you don't even know who you are? You see, now that I know who I am, I would have never picked the person who I married. Did y'all catch that? Is now that I know who I am, I would have never picked the person who I married. In fact, the person that I picked or the person that I married, my little girl picked. My grown woman wouldn't have never picked. Ooh, I don't know if y'all caught that revelation. Somebody said, back it up, Dr. Jazz. Back it up, Dr. Jazz. Here it is. My little girl picked that person. But when the little girl became a grown woman, I'm a grown woman. Ta, 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 ta. Come on, put it. I'm a grown woman. I'm a grown woman. My little girl picked that little boy. That little girl picked that little boy. But when I grew up, oh my goodness, Dr. Sharon, when I grew up, Deborah Jenkins, when I grew up, the grown woman wouldn't have picked the person she married. Oh my God, somebody said, I can relate. I can relate. Are y'all catching this? And oftentimes our little girl picks our mate. It's our little girl. But when you get grown, what Paul said, when I was a child, I thought like a child, I behaved like a child, I acted like a child, I married like a child. But when I became a grown woman, I put away childish things. This is good. I wasn't planning to drop all of this on y'all. Okay, this is good. I'm helping myself this morning. Hello, somebody. And how many of you know that marriage is not little girls and little boys' decision? Marriage is for grown people. Marriage is for grown ups. Somebody put it in there. Marriage is for grown up. Marriage is for mature people. Marriage is for people who have a sense of who they are. Marriage is for people who are not looking for somebody to complete them because they already completed, but they're looking for somebody to compliment them. You see, your little girl picks somebody to complete you, but a grown woman picks somebody to compliment you. This is deep right here. Your little girl is always looking for that knight in shining armor to come and rescue you. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let your hair down. And you looking for this knight in shining to come and rescue you. You looking for what? Snow White and the Seven Dwarf. You looking for who's the person who came and kissed Sleeping Beauty. Doggone it. Rescue yourself. Climb out of that chimney. Get your life. Get your business, start your ministry, start your job. And if they come along, they are a compliment, but they're not a completion. Ooh, I am through. I am through right there. Hello, Snow Whites. Where's the Snow Whites? Y'all still, where's the Rapunzel? Where's the Snow White? Where's the Sleeping Beauty? Y'all sleeping, waiting for somebody to wake you up. Somebody put in the chat, I'm wide awake. Wide awake. Come on. Come on. I'm wide awake. And if he comes into my life, he is coming to compliment me. He is not coming. Okay. He's not coming to complete me. And he's not coming to compete with me. I'm through. I'm through. I just give you all the 3 C's. He's not coming to complete me because I'm already completed. Hello, somebody. And he's not coming to compete with me. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. That's why I love golf, because you're not playing against other people. You playing against yourself. So he's not coming to compete with me. Hello, somebody. Ever been in a relationship like you feel like you're competing with the person? No, we're not in competition. He's not coming to compete me to compete with me. He's not coming to complete me, but he's coming to compliment me, and I'm coming alongside him to compliment him. Hello, somebody. Adam and Eve complimented each other. Adam and Eve wasn't in competition with each other. Adam and Eve was they came and they compliment each other. And if you're looking for somebody to compliment, to complete you, you are going to be so disappointed. That's too much pressure. The only person who can complete you is God. Hello, somebody. All right. Now he is God. Everybody else comes alongside to compliment you, but they don't complete you. When I woke up this morning, I woke up totally complete as a single woman. Ooh, where the single women or the single men? Put it in the chat. I'm a grown woman. Don't let me have to bring Beyonce out on you. I'm a grown woman. Oh, no. Huh? I'm a grown. Hello, somebody. Hello, you want somebody who compliments you. Well, in order for them to compliment you, you got to know who you are. I'm telling you, my grown woman would have never married that person. I would have never married that person. Can I tell you guys why? And then I'm through. I would have never married that person as a grown woman, Dr. Sharon. And here's why. And that is because I am a partner and not a wife. Y'all not ready for that? What did I say? I am a partner and not a wife. This is too deep. Y'all not ready for me? I got 5 minutes. I'm a partner and not a wife. What in the world is Dr. Jazz talking about? She's a partner and not a wife. I'll give you a perfect example. Here's a perfect example. I mean, he's a great guy. He was looking for a wife, but I'm a partner. And that was one of the greatest thing I had to discover. So for his definition, a wife was somebody who stayed home. He went out and he caught the pig and he killed the pig. And then he would bring the pig home and want me to fry the bacon. Y'all catch what I say? He would kill the pig and then want me to fry the bacon. Anybody know what I'm talking about? So he would want to go out and he will earn the money or make a living or whatever, and then he will bring it home, and then I got to spend it, or I get to, okay, are y'all catching that? He would kill the pig, bring the pig home, and then I will have to fry the pig. All right. That's his definition of a wife. You stay home. I will go and be successful in the world. I will bring the success home. And you can now some people are built like that. If you build like that, I'm not knocking you. You got to know who you are. Somebody put it in the chat. Do you? So that was his definition. What can I tell you guys? That irritated me. Anybody? No, what I wanted to do is I wanted to go out with you, kill the pig with you, and we fry the pig together. Are y'all catching that? Give me some hearts if that makes sense. I wanted to go out to the field with you, make as much money as you do, and come back home. And we like, ooh, look at us. Look at us. We making them. I wanted to be more like the Jay-Z and the Beyonce. All